What's up, Luminators? You juggernauts. You're powerful and unstoppable. Boston C here, above the sun. Go to abovethesun.io, abovethesun.io. Follow us, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Get your below the sun news while you're living above the sun. Just got back from the future above the sun. What in love of life is going on here below the sun? It's crazy, right? Why are you trying to figure it out? What is it to live above the sun? Well, I think first of all, it's up in your head, in your heart, what your intuition is telling you. How does your body feel? Your four brains. Think of it that way. Even if you don't get it, just imagine it. Let's do a little below the sun news. Quickly look at the markets, and we'll go from there. So just Boston C, just making it up. Hope that's okay. Try not to keep it too long. Thanks for your patience. So let's see what we got. Hope. Headline: is everybody lying? Oh, a lot of folks are lying to themselves, to each other, to the universe. A lot of lying going on. But you know who the father of lies is? Come on, figure it out. Figure it out. Think about it. Anywho, is everybody lying? Authored by John Rubino via Substack. It took a while, but some of the biggest official narrative scams and cons of the past few years are finally being exposed. Yep, the onion's being peeled. The Secretary of State created the laptop letter. The CDC director lied about vaccine efficacy. Fauci lied about using Twitter to push vaccinations. Recent Pentagon leaks show everyone was lying to everyone else. Billy Gates, BioNTech pump and dump. But lying only exists below the sun. That's why it's really important to stop lying to yourself, lying to anybody else, operating in a delusional state. It's all good. The universe is not having a go at anybody. Judgment's already been executed. It's just manifesting. It's all about humanity and what's being done to humanity. Yeah. We're all being lied to. Never liked being lied to. Don't want to be lied to. And the fact that I'm finding out how bad we've been lied to, ooh, yeah. But living above the sun, you have a great perspective to release things into the earth and to see things change. And it's happening. So it's all good. Victor Davis Hanson. This guy's a really smart dude, but he's got to be going bananas. Headline: do we even know we are all socialists now? A final note: the Orwellian police state is central to socialism, since the ideology is contrary to innate human nature, and when fully implemented, quickly ruins all that it touches, and is commensurately despised in its fruition. Big words. So to force compliance is a 360-degree, 24/7 project that transcends all our institutions and culture. That is why the woke FBI goes after counter-revolutionary parents at school board meetings, or traditionalist Catholics rather than Pentagon leakers or Islamic terrorists. That is why the FBI and the CIA respectively tried to warp the 2016 election with the phony Steele dossier, and in 2020 probably did so by suppressing the truth about the bombshell evidence found on Wayward Hunter Biden's laptop. That is why news disappears off Facebook and the old Twitter. That is why the order of Google search results seems bizarre. That is why Disney or Budweiser suddenly virtue signal their nihilist politics, or why Nike makes the mediocrity Colin Kaepernick a multimillionaire, or Stanford University attempts to purge vocabulary such as citizen, immigrant, and American. Once socialism takes hold, every mediocrity, every ossified bureaucracy, every constipated careerist, like that, every hack writer and nobody actor, do you think Victor's a little frustrated? Comes out of the woodwork to find his socialist fair share of what he lacked in talent or accomplishment. In the end, perhaps the best definition of socialism is simply the endless war against merit. What do you say about that, Weston C? Well, live above the sun to administrate outcomes below the sun. All are welcome, and everyone can have a seat at the table. So as the days continue to unfold, really, really important to position yourself above the sun. Be self-aware, be self-observant. Don't be hard on yourself, but deal with your triggers and your junk. Right? Get this deal going on. Rest. Push away the stress, the anxiety, the anger, the depression, the hate. Right? All of it, the division. What are you doing to reconcile with yourself? To give yourself a little bit of grace to figure it out. You're not going to do it perfectly. What are you doing with your family, your friends? You're trying to win arguments? Or are you operating in a love frequency, which is the highest frequency that exists? So you start there, work your way down. Still trying to understand all the nuances of love. It's amazing. It's amazing. Pure love, right? That comes out of eternity. What else we got? FDA, vaccines don't have to prevent infection or transmission. Vaccines don't have to prevent infection or transmission to be cleared in the United States. The country's top regulatory agency said in a new document. I quote, "It is important to note that FDA's authorization and licensure standards for vaccines do not require demonstration of the prevention of infection or transmission." Dr. Peter Marks, a top official at the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, said. Choices produce outcomes. We all have the ability to make choices. It lives in your soul. When you make good choices, good outcomes find their way to you. When you make bad choices, not so good outcomes find their way to you. Got to ask yourself, why is everybody pursuing bad outcomes by making poor choices over and over again? It's corruption. It lives below the sun. Corruption doesn't exist above the sun. That's why you elevate yourself above the sun while you're down here below the sun, making a difference to eliminate all corruption that exists on the face of the earth. All of it. It's going, we're staying. Choice is an amazing technology when it's used properly. Just something to think about. What else? Trudeau slammed after claiming he never forced anyone to take COVID-19 vaccine. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau tried to jetty mind trick an audience on Monday at the University of Ottawa, claiming that he never forced anybody to get the COVID-19 vaccine, despite his government legislating some of the strictest vaccine mandates in the world. Hey, Jabron. Yeah, look it up in the Urban Dictionary. Yeah. Definition 2 and 3 fit you perfectly. That's it. Move on. So that's all the below news that you need right this second. Otherwise, how you feeling? I know you get that little thing going on, but when you're above the sun, you just shake it off. You just kind of ride the top of the waves. There's enough people going down into the rabbit holes to give you all the information you need to make, choices and decisions, right? All right, let's move that down. Let's do a little screen share. Everybody all right? You guys good? You need a hug? You need a timeout? Get yourself a cookie or something, whatever you want to do. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good above the sun. All right, let's share what we got. Oh, this is, you need to follow us on Twitter, so I take things that jump out at me, post it, whoever can find it. It's all good. I usually make a comment here or there, sometimes snarky, sometimes not, but I think it's all good. It's all good, whatever you're getting. So let's look through, see what I did here. So we'll look at Bitcoin. It's up big time today. Imagine that, 8, 9, 10% in like a day. So with all the money that you have that's in a bank that's getting half of 1%, how long would it take to do what Bitcoin did in a day? Yeah, a couple of years. Come on, not financial advice. We're just talking with family. All right. So you could get over to Twitter. We're at Above the Sun Life, at Above the Sun Life, and taking a few articles. I'm not going to go through them. So this first one was just headline was an expression of pure mathematics, how Bitcoin is extremely mathematical. So, I just said, hey, let's level up the math skills and get some Satoshis. How many Satoshis in one Bitcoin? Oh, yeah, 100 million. Yeah. What else we got here? Boston, see, what else did you do? Oh, yeah, the WHO cites huge biological risk as Sudan fighters seize lab. Yeah. So I just kind of felt like it was important to put a definition of corruption, dishonest or illegal behavior, especially by powerful people. And then I follow it up, try to give you something good. Imagine with desire and intention, the elimination of all corruption. Then observe and watch it cut down like the green herb. It's how the technology works. You got to get good things in your imagination, clean out the imagination gateway. All right. Stop looking at things you don't need to be looking at and all that kind of stuff. Get a good, solid imagination going. Desire good things. Lean in with the intention. And then let the quantum, the electrons spin up, spin down. Hey, we've been observed. And they go do. And things happen. Don't ask me how it works. There's smarter people that can talk to you about that. What else? What else, Boston? See what you got here. Oh, yeah. Can a woke military win wars? All I said was what? Season 3, episode 4. Yeah, stay in the funny. Wait until the end. Whoop. Hello, Boston. See, where'd you go? Where'd you go, buddy? Where'd you go? Get back here. What else? Explosive new study finds face mask may increase. Yeah, whatever it increases. It's not good. It's all face-to-face above the sun, no mask required. How about that? What else? All right. Hard data that confidence in the dollar is cracking. All right. So what's insolvent mean? Well, number one, it's unable to pay debts as they fall due in the usual course of business. Having liabilities in excess of a reasonable market value of assets held. or insufficient to pay all debts. Yeah, the planet's insolvent. Tribe, okay, we're going through a transition. All the systemic corruption from the top down to the bottom. Come on, no fear anywhere, especially not here above the sun. Robert Kiyosaki. What do you say? Robert, what'd you say? Who was the most stupid? Oh, excuse me. Who was the most stupid? The Fed or the brand managers at Bud Light? Boston C said, yes. Oh, yeah, you got to listen to that. Yeah, we won't do it today. This Dylan LeClaire. Dylan LeClaire. See it right here? Talking to Daniela. Amazing. As a matter of fact, I don't know. I should have tested it because I don't know if the volume will come through. I'm not going to mess with it. All right. And then let's move on. But this last one from Michael Saylor. Love what he sends out these pics. It's great. Bitcoin is power. And it is. Like you are a juggernaut. Bitcoin is a trustworthy juggernaut. So with that, let's see what's going on in the markets. We'll turn a corner here. Is all right? You can, turn it off, get yourself a Sammy, and then come back and listen to the rest of it. You don't have to do it in one gulp, right? All right. So, yeah, markets steady as she goes. Okay. Bonds. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Same old, same old. How's oil? Oil's down under $80. Gold. Oh, yeah, being pushed down back under 2000. How does that work? Yeah, it's amazing how a rigged market functions for as long as it does. Yeah, eternity is really gracious, right? The self-existing one is so kind to give us time to turn in and up. Turn in, go up. Turn in, go up. That's how it works. Come down. Go in, turn up, come down, go in, turn up, go down. Release. Yeah. Silver's up. Got to get it back over $25. How's crypto? Oh, up 6% today. Bitcoin up almost 8%. Let's go take a look. Let's see what's happening. Crypto, $1.2 trillion market cap. That to me just speaks of potential of where we're headed. Anytime you invest anything, not financial advice, I'll be a little prophetic. Anytime you invest anything into, Boston C sticks with 1 and 2. The large cap cryptos, you can do a little speculation. But anything you invest, if you're a long-term holder, right? Let's say to the end of the decade, enjoy your 10x return. Yeah. So you invest that 100, enjoy the 1,000 in the future, which is here and the now. Just not spending any Satoshis right now. So what do we got? Bitcoin up, yeah, almost 9% the last 24 hours. Ethereum, almost 7%. What do we got? 23,653 different cryptocurrency coins. 99.9% of them are not going to make it. So you can speculate, but I would say these days it's a good time to guard your resources, take ownership and responsibility for them, become your own bank. When it comes to crypto, not your keys, not your crypto, right? So become your own bank. Yeah, not financial advice, but there you go. Let's look at Bitcoin chart real quick to see where we might be headed. I know we blew through three different resistant levels. What are we looking at here, Boston C? Let's do this. Ooh, 29,753. So we blew through all of 28,000. There were a couple of levels there, so you can see Oh, this is a weekly. Let's go to the daily chart, and then we'll wind it down. Thanks for being patient with Boston C today. You guys are just so good. All right. So this is where we are over here, right? Always look left, see where we're working. But this is resistance over here. So it looks like I'm just going to do some round math. We get through 32, tribe. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, let's show this up here. Okay. So we break through 32. Where are we going? Next level of resistance, woo, 40,000. So, yeah, think long term if you're looking to trade. Okay. It's nothing but opportunity, just dollar cost average. Don't overthink it. So, with that said, let me start the share and just tell you how much above the sun we appreciate you guys. Watch what you're taking in. Where are you getting your news, by the way? What are you looking at? What are you watching? Hopefully, you've been unplugged from Main Street media, at least doing rabbit hole deep dives and all that stuff. Stop listening to voices that you shouldn't be listening to. Maybe you don't want to listen to this voice. Not a problem. You didn't hurt my feelings. I'm good. But above the sun, we got a lot of good things to offer, to say, to give you perspective, get you on the path of life that'll last you eternity. So with that said, stay in the way, stay on the path. Love you all soon. And until next time, up and away. Peace out. Shalom.